Hey, how you guys doing today? This is Keon Corniff, also known as Mr. Finance. I just want to come on here real quick and tell you a quick little thing that I've done for some of my clients and how is it that they're winning the money game much faster and much quicker, and tell you a little bit about why they're doing this and how they're able to do it. One of the things that I do is that I teach people very simply how to win the money game, right? And that's one of the things that nobody's talking about. How to win the money game, how do I do this? And they make it very complicated, right? Hi Andre, how you doing? And one of the things I'm gonna show you is how do I get my clients to understand very quickly, very fast, how this works, because people don't want to be over, explained about things. But here's the four things I know people want for their money, right? We're gonna talk about the four things right here, right? So when we make a box and we think about the four things that people would want for their money, right? What are these four things that people care about? I know the first thing people want to know. They want to know how to grow their money, right? Because most people want to learn how to do this thing and how is this going to get my money to grow, right? And then the second thing they want to make sure that their money is safe. People want to make sure their money is safe, right? So here's the two most important things to people today. One, they want to learn how to grow their money. Two, they want to make sure that their money is safe. Safe from what? Safe from if the market goes bad, if they lose money, all these different things. They want to make sure that their money is safe against that, right? But here's another thing they want. They want to make sure that their money have protection, right? They want to make sure that their money is protected, and what they want to be protected from. Now, I hate to be this type of guy, but God forbid if you get a divorce. A husband and a wife want to make sure that their money is not subject, against that. How about the fact that if someone sue you, right? Did you know that your 401ks and your bank account and stocks, all those things are assets, so they're considered as liabilities as far as some that someone could sue you and garnish, right? So people want to know how to protect their money against events from that. And here's another thing that people care about. People want tax advantage. Now, there's three ways your money get taxed when you need it. It's either it's going to get taxed now, later, or never, right? And if someone could learn and teach me where I could get all four of these things, where can I put my money where when I need it, I don't get taxed, right? So these are very important things. So when you think about these four matters, this is the way how you manage your growth. And as people used to say, what do you call it? That they want to have they want to make sure that they have different Man, I can't think today. I've been thinking about some food. I've been thinking about ice cream. So anyway, people want to make sure that they have a nice portfolio, right? I know for some reason I can't say today, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. So here's the thing. Many of us were taught that if we want to have multiple different vehicles, because let me tell you how they got us, right? See, over the years, they taught us if we want to grow our money, we have to invest it. And if you want your money to be safe, they put it in a bank. And then they told us about taxes, but they only told us about two ways our money got taxed when we need them. They told us that we're going to get taxed now and later. And then they never told us about protection. And most of the time, if they told us about protection for our money, they used to tell us about term and whole life, right? So here's my thing. What if there was a way I could get all four of these things in one area? And then you got to wonder, why no one ever told me about this? And I'll give you a little hints. The reason why your financial planner or your broker or whatever won't tell you this is because it doesn't require him to have a management fee attached to it. Sorry, I just let the cat out the bag. Right? They don't get management fees from it. So why would a broker or most of these guys tell you about something like this when it's better for you and it's not better for their pockets? Now you see why we have to educate so many people and educate them multiple times. Because here's what they don't tell you. They don't tell you about where you can grow your money, have safety, have tax advantages and protections. I like to call it income replacement. And I'm going to tell you why. Let me just erase. So you guys got that part already, right? I'm going to come back to these. So remember, just remember those 4 boxes. I'm going to come back to them. Now here's a big thing. Many people were not taught how to plan for retirement and plan for their family at the same time, right? This won't be long because I have an 8:30 meeting with my entire associates and business partners. So this won't be long. Here's something that's very easy for you to use if you want to plan for your retirement, right? There's something called the 10-20 formula. I don't know if you guys are ever familiar with this or ever heard of this before, but this 10-20 formula is a simple way for you to know what to put in place for your family, and you know how much you need for retirement. So this is what they said. They say you need to have 10 times your income in place, which should be done through having life insurance. All right? I'm very straightforward. You need to have 10 times your income in place with life insurance. So that means if you make about, say you make $50,000 a year, you need to have in place your 10 times your income, $500,000. Okay? Just to make it very simple. And then for the 20, you need to make sure that you have 20 times your income in order to retire. Right? So if you made $50,000 a year, you need to be saving up to get to where you can have $1 million, right? Because you need to have enough to retire and maintain the same lifestyle that you're enjoying right now. That's the simple way, very fast, very clear, straight to the point, right? So thinking about that, how come, why no one never tell us about this? How come no one never showed us this? Why nobody never give us the opportunity to learn more about this, right? Because it's very important for us to learn and know these things. So here's the thing. I'm gonna turn to page 78 and I'm gonna ask you these questions. So anywhere you're putting your money right now, anywhere you're putting your money, I wanna ask you this. These are the things you gotta ask yourself wherever you put your money now. If you can't answer yes to this, your money is in trouble. All right? So here's the first question. Can it potentially grow to achieve my goal? If you can't answer yes to that wherever you're putting your money right now, then we know you're in trouble. Number 2, is it safe enough? That's something you gotta ask yourself. Is your money safe enough wherever you're putting it? Does it have tax advantages? Right? Does it have tax advantages? And the last one, number 4, does it have proper protection? See, if you can't answer yes to all of those things, then I tell you that your money is in a lot of trouble, right? Your money is in a lot of trouble, and it's very important for you to learn the basic principles of how to win the money game. So remember those 4 boxes we talked about? You know, I have exclusive, well, I wouldn't say exclusive. I would say I have access to a company that could provide your money with those 4 boxes that I talked about earlier. You know, one of the greatest things that people want? People want growth on their money. What if I told you that I work for a company that could actually give you up to 15% earning potential when the market goes up, right? And the minimum you could earn is 7.75%, right? Isn't that good money? Right? That's the minimum you could earn, and this is the most you can make, right? Now let's look at this. What's the safety about? What's making this so safe? If the market goes down, right, you get 0.75%, which is way better than your bank. 0.75%. Now let's look at the protection, right? Let's just say that you are in a position where you could save, say, $500 a month, right? If you were in a position to save $500 a month, did you know that just from saving that, and let's just say that you earn about, say, $50,000 a year. You remember what I told you about the 10-20 rule? The 10-20 formula? You need 10 times the income, right? So this is the income protection. See, if this is designed properly by myself or anybody that's a part of our company, they will make sure that based on your savings, right? Based on what you could save, we will try to put together where you have 10 times your income in place when you start, right? And our goal is for you to grow this over time. So let's just say that this person is, let's just say this person is 30 years old, right? Age 30 years old, non-smoker, male, right? And let me show you what you will get for that. Did you know that in 35 years of saving, right? 35 years of saving, this person would have to save, right? If you're saving $500 a month, right? You would have saved in 35 years the total of $210,000, right? $210,000. So imagine if that was the same thing with your 401k that you put that there. Imagine you saved up and you have $210,000 in your 401k. Did you know that you have to pay taxes on this? And then you have to be taxed as ordinary income. And God forbid if you touch it before 59 and a half, you're going to pay a 10% penalty. Right? So here, let's show you the result of that. You have 10 times your income here. By the time you reach age 65, this would have grew to 1+ million. Right? So what you realize is that your income grew 20 times. And let me tell you about a cool thing about this. The tax advantage. This is what no one ever tells you about. The tax advantages. Did you know at age 65, if this person right here was saving for 35 years, he started at age 30, it's 35 years, he's now 65 years old. At age 65, this value of the 210 would have grown, right? It would have grown to about 640,000. Right? 640,000 in value. You want to know what else is getting better? It gets so much better. Listen to this. Did you know that you get tax-free withdrawals and tax-free loans, right? Now, that's one of the best kept secret about this vehicle. You get tax-free withdrawals and tax-free loans. So imagine you'll be in a position at age 65 to take out a withdrawal of you get to take out your entire 210 that you put in, right? You'll be able to take out your entire 210 out, and then you'd enjoy a loan, right, of over $1 million. So if you was to do the math on how much money you'd have enjoyed while you're alive, you'd be able to enjoy anywhere from about $45,000 a year of tax-free income. You tell me where else you could get that. And I'll wait. Right? See, they don't educate you about stuff like this. You want to know one of the greatest thing about this? Like I said, okay, we're doing good with time. I'm going to show you this last piece, so that way you understand what I'm trying to tell you. You see, if you don't understand the perks about these vehicles, is the fact that your money is protected from lawsuits and garnishments, right? You want to know the other good thing about this? The other good thing about this is the fact that it's a great way to have emergency fund. Because unlike any other most other vehicles that you use, you won't have access to emergency fund without paying some penalty for it. How about it's a great retirement supplement, right? Why is that? The reason why it's a great retirement supplement is because it's tax-free money in retirement. Tax-free. Tax-free money in retirement. Oh yes, and it doesn't have an age restriction. It's a great way to save for the kids' college. It's a great way to put together a college plan for the kids, because a child could qualify for this at age 15 days old. They can see if they qualify for it. On top of that, it doesn't affect them on FAFSA forms. When you fill out FAFSA, you have to disclose if you have any type of assets, any type of thing. It never asks you for life insurance, does it? No. How about this? It's a great savings plan. You want to know why it's a great savings plan? It's because the simple fact that you could earn up to 15% in there, and if the market goes down, you could get 0.75% protection from the market. So here's the thing that most people don't do. Now you know. What is it that you're supposed to do? What you need to do is let's sit down and see if you qualify. Because here's the bad part. I know someone's probably sitting there like, I know there was a catch. I knew there was a catch. What was the catch, Keon? What's the catch? It was too good to be true. There had to be a catch. Yes, there is a catch. You know what the catch is? The catch is that it will require you about 15 more minutes to see if you qualify. And you know what's crazy? It's only about 5% of the population that take advantage of everything I just talked about. My thing is, do you want to continue being the 95% of the population, or you want to come over to the 5%ers? Do you want to be a 5%er? Do you want to prevent tragedy? Do you want to prevent, devastations? Do you want to learn how to win the money game? See, the only way you're going to win the money game is if you learn how to protect yourself and save your future. If you don't do this, you will never win the money game. And you'll always be the 95%ers, and guess where that puts you at? You guys probably get bored with this. It's this word. It's called GoFundMe. If you don't want to be a GoFundMe victim, and you want to save your family that embarrassment, and you still want to grow tax-free money and actually do some real good things, call me. You know how you can reach me? I'll show you what my number is. This is my direct number too. So you don't have to worry about my assistant trying to book you and you trying to get to my assistant to then get to me to then get to her. And nah, I'm going to give you my direct number. All right? So use it very wisely. Here's my number. My number is 973-873-5977. I encourage you to use that number very wisely. See, when most guys out there talk about life insurance and they come to you and talk about if you die, I'm not one of those guys. Because life insurance is not for when you die. It says a key word in there. L-I-F-E. Do anybody know what that word means? It means you're living. See, they fooled us and got only the rich people to take advantage of how to enjoy their income and able to replace it even when they die. So, like I said, if you want to continue being the 85% of the population and the 90% of the population, and you want to continue living paycheck to paycheck, and if you die, something happen, the family go crazy, continue doing what you're doing. But if you want to become one of those 1%ers, one of those rich people, and learn how to change your family's last name and create a legacy, I promise you, it's a gift that keeps on giving. Take advantage and change your family's life. My name is Keon Corniff. Thank you for watching. Always remember, you are one decision away from changing your future for the better. But it all comes back to this. The choice is always yours. So remember, the decisions you make now will affect you later. But you can call my number, 973-873-5977, and you could change your future. Let's see if you're going to listen and do it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.